fucking have something. It's a shit. Anybody happy about going to Red
You're
Lobster
right.
is a fucking asshole.
I went for the first time
fucking asshole.
on the road. I got a lobster tail. It was the size of my thumb. I go. It says red lobster inside. It should be red scorpion. It was like a half ounce. It's the fucking tiniest thing I ever seen.
You got to make sure the lobsters are big.
I go,
if you're at Red
exactly.
Lobster.
I had crabs bigger than this in college.
And they're shrimp.
It's the
really
food.
is shrimp.
The worst shrimp.
It's bad food. I'm sorry
it's
about
terrible.
it.
Wow,
I can't.
man, they were a sponsor,
in this corporate
man.
world.
No,
you
not
know,
good.
I know.
Red
Oh,
Lobster, man, it's embarrassing how people
horrible.
go. They jerk. There's
If
a
you
Red
look at
Lobster on 42nd. Near my girl works over by there, and fucking that Red Lobster is a line
Packed,
around
right?
the corner.
People are just
every
stupid.
I'm like,
Mediocrity
what the
sells.
fuck?
Oh, it really does.
Subway
Yeah.
sandwich shops. Have
Yeah,
you ever
yeah.
had a real submarine sandwich from an actual hero
It's
sub
like,
shop?
why not go to a
Philly.
deli and get
Philly's
like a
got the
real
same
one?
They
Why are
don't
you
weigh
getting
their
this-
meat
Yeah.
at a real.
They're not all
Subway weighs their.
pre-sliced and shit.
They weigh it. It's like cocaine. Ooh, 2.5 ounces. And it's shiny. You ever see the turkey? You could snort coke off
slimy.
it.
It's slimy looking.
Yes,
It's-
slimy.
It's sweating.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
you don't
shine
need that.
to it.
You go to a real
doesn't look
deli,
healthy.
you have them cut the fucking shit right there in
Oh,
front of you,
that's great.
how thick or thin you want it, and put it on a real fucking roll or something. Not this bullshit.
We grew up well, you must, right? In Malden and Medford, there was a sub shop in every corner.
Yep,
You
yep.
go in, they
Same
put
thing
7
all
pounds of roast beef.
Yeah,
Now it's all
was
corporate places.
Giant fucking
Yeah.
meat. In the
Nobody with a coke scale on the back going,
Why the fuck
whoa!
won't corporate people decide to do good things?
I agree.
Why?
Patrice.
Why does corporate have to always mean terrible? Why can't a
It
corporate
really
guy
does.
goes put more? Like, you know, a corporate company that's doing like this weird thing where they're trying to do
They're
better.
trying. Domino's.
Is Domino's.
Yeah, they're
They're
trying.
like, show us your picture. Oh shit, the cheese is stuck to the top of the
Dude,
box.
This is bullshit.
Fix this motherfucking cheese. Like Domino's is.
You know what though? It worked because I was amazed by that. I was amazed by that commercial. Show us your shitty Domino's pizza.
Yeah, that's pretty
that was
ballsy,
pretty
actually.
fucking ballsy.
What Mexican brought you this?
I sent them a picture though. I took I got a pizza and I let my dog poop in the middle of it. I opened the box. Look at this.
Exactly. Then they show a German and Japanese customer enjoying it.
I ordered the scat and pineapple.
But that's what. Do you ever watch Undercover Boss?
I want to. Every week I
Another-
want to watch that
I
show and I
love
forget.
that.
Of course you
fucking
do.
show,
Another
man.
excuse to make fun of the white boss. That's all that is. That's all that is.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I have. That's all it's
It's not
about.
making fun of a white boss. What are you talking about?
Of course it is. You don't understand who runs television.
If you listen to Nick enough, you think this the plight of the white man. It ain't. Shut the fuck. Nick.
Wait, hold on, Patrice.
Listen,
Hold on.
The boss, right? The
You're
boss.
so naive about who runs Hollywood.
The boss.
The boss goes out, and it's a simple show. It's not to make fun of the. It's to go out and see his company.
Yeah.
And see what the fuck they're doing at the company. They got some shitty motherfuckers that he goes.
You know what?
I'm
He's
fire
right.
you. I'm gonna fire you at the end of the show. And there's some people you feel bad for, but he ends it at the end of the day. He's the boss. Sometimes the boss goes, "This is interesting. I'm gonna have to look into how fucked up my company is." And then in the show, it's not like the white boss.
No,
is,
not the white boss.
It's not making fun of the white boss.
Now let's hear Nick's side.
It's just
I got exactly.
You gotta
what
know.
you mean.
I can't. It's too fucking involved. You gotta know who runs Hollywood, okay? They hate the corporate fucking world. It's ultra liberal people, and the boss is all.
Everybody
And they
hates the corporate world.
No, they
Nick.
don't. No, they don't.
You love the corporate
I
world.
don't hate the corporate world. I drove here today in a fucking car made by a corporation. The tires were made by a big corporation. I like corporations.
What kind of fucking double horse shit
See,
talking
you're
is that?
buying it. They're
Get the
brainwashing
fuck
you.
out of here. I gotta drive a fucking car. Do I like what they do at GM so my shitty car can work?
That's a
No.
corporation.
But you don't like the
They
corporation.
go after the power structure. The people that run Hollywood go after the power structure, which is white corporate guys. It's just another way of going.
Hollywood is a power structure.
I know, but it's not the same. Their politics are different, Patrice. You don't
Really,
see
they
that?
go after the corporate when
Jesus
when
Christ,
you fucking
yes.
when you see a movie and somebody has a Coca-Cola
Oops.
and they go, "Oh boy, am I fucking thirsty." Are you thirsty, Al Pacino? Like it's just it's fucking
That part of
it's
it.
all corporate.
Ah, boy.
All
I'm
of
going to
it.
have to fuck. All right.
All of
Forget
it.
it. You'll never understand.
Nobody will
You
fucking
couldn't
listen to
comprehend.
the plight of the white man. No one.
It's not
Nobody.
the plight of the white man.
It's corporate. It's a boss who owns his own shitty company who's working for it and no one knows it's
The
him.
point is that the guy in power is the bad guy, and the fucking
He
and the
is.
guy. No, he's not. You fucking idiot.
Who's the bad guy?
He gave those idiots a job, didn't he? Anybody ever get a job from a poor person?
His minimum
Anybody?
wage. Here's what happens in that fucking thing.
Yeah, we'll let you run the company, Patrice.
Wait, the boss goes. Oh man,
I spilled coffee on my jeans. God damn it.
That means it's a good day for you, Nick.
Now,
That fucking corporate hot coffee.
Let me get this straight, because I've never seen the show. What they do
Starbucks
is
just burned my lap.
the boss of a company,
Undercover.
it plays the part of an employee.
Yeah, just to show he doesn't know what he's doing.
Different levels of his
And we're
company.
supposed to laugh
But
'cause the
wait a
guy
minute.
that owns-
Does he come off looking like he runs a company and doesn't even know
He doesn't
how to
know what
work
he's
it?
doing. That's the
No.
message.
He doesn't need to. Look at slave owners didn't need to know how to pick cotton.
Oh, shit.
They just did it. He's a guy who started a company with his brain, like the kid from Facebook.
They don't point
He
that
doesn't
out,
know
though,
the
do they?
fucking inner bullshit of the company. He just had an idea,
Uh-huh.
and he made money. But I'm saying this guy
Really?
needs to know how to make chicken. What he
Patrice?
does, look, wait a minute. What he does is like he goes to fucking. They had the White Castle guy.
Okay.
And it was just he would see the efficiency of his company.
So he was playing the part of what? A register guy or a cook or something?
And he would have a lady, right, that get there like 5 minutes early, and she'd be talking to him and it's like, I got to get in 5 minutes early because this other guy gets here 10 minutes early. I don't want to lose my fucking job. Of course you have to manipulate it so it has human parts, but it's never the boss. It's just going woogity woo. It's him trying to do his job that he doesn't need to do.
Does he ever look
Of course.
bumbling?
And not
No.
every guy that owns a business, the head of it, just had an idea. A lot of them started at the bottom and worked their way up, like Dave Thomas, and became the boss for a reason. 20-hour work
Where
days.
did Dave Thomas work his way up from?
What are you talking about? He started behind the counter at fast food places.
Don't people wonder why this new
You know?
employee is being driven up in a limo and a fucking camera crew is following him?
Yeah, exactly.
The new guy is somebody.
Oh yeah, what's the
Did you watch it?
Yeah, how
No,
do they
but
explain the camera crew?
I think the desire to make fun of the boss is a pretty.
Yes, it's just a power thing.
but
The
no,
race
I
thing
think
might have
that's
been
something-
wrong, Patrice. I agree.
I wouldn't say race. I think everybody has that desire just to let most
I just
working
don't see
people
so many
laugh at
black
their boss.
bosses being made of fun on that show.
How do they explain exactly, Patrice? How do they explain
And
the
I know
camera
what you're
crew?
going to say. They don't have lemon.
Oh, there's like they set him up. They probably call it like like it was
Documentary or
like
something?
some kind of thing where it's like that, but it's the boss around, and then
Man, how stupid are these
it's
people?
revealed. But look,
That's
Cameras
the
in their
point.
face, their whole
I'm sure
the
some
whole
of them are
fucking
hidden
show.
too. It's a
Keep your
good
trap
fucking show
shut.
though.
Don't be fucking screaming at anybody. You don't know who they are.
It's a fun show to watch because look, yesterday my phone was fucked up all day. Something's going on, corporate wise. The woman gets on the phone and goes, "Hello, my name is Jennifer. This is but will you please and then do you live at the?" But I go, "Miss, I don't want to interfere with whatever your training is, but you sound like a fucking automated."
She's
computer.
reading it. Yeah, she's
Why
reading it.
I always
the
stop those people
fuck-
immediately. and
Yeah,
go,
and
let's stop that
I let my
immediately.
wife do
This
that
is the
shit.
problem.
Yeah.
But my point to even say that is they're teaching something in corporate. You can't be happy with how corporate thinks. It's impossible.
But
there's no
she's
way
got
they
to be
think.
a little happy with the fact that she's working. You know?
Yeah, maybe, but her job is not safe because if they're teaching, the reason she's not fired. I mean, you go shopping all the time or whatever. Like I said, there's only one teller now. You go on a Saturday, it's one teller, and the rest is this automated thing. Once they can figure out
They
how
don't
to
want-
completely
that's right.
eliminate the human element,
Well, yeah,
you're fired.
Of course, they're well on their way to doing that. As far as banks going, they don't want. Eventually,
Yeah, yeah.
there won't be banks. It'll all be done, and then they can
At
rip
home.
you off easier that way. Seriously.
But that's what I'm saying. Though. So when you see something that adds a little human touch, and I'm always giving these motherfuckers speeches. I'm like, why are you behaving like this? You cost your company money. I make it money. So ultimately, you're useless if you're gonna just like some of the arguments are just based on what the computer says. So once they can figure out how the computer to answer any fucking thing,
They
you
use
do.
that as an excuse now. It's always when you're right when they call and they can't answer something.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we don't have that in our computer. They always blame the fucking technology.
People are making themselves useless.
but they have to make money. Corporations. The bottom line is the bottom line in a corporation. That's why when you get an argument, there's no logic involved. You're right, but that's why Subway sandwiches they weigh their fucking meat because they figured out the profit margin.
Right.
I
That's
understand.
what I'm saying. That's the problem.
That's always going to be there with a business.
If you make $70 billion as a corporation,
I hear you.
You can't make 40. You can't.
Take it easy, Obama. No, you
gotta
can't.
if you can make 70, make
That's
70.
right. You would be too.
Because you don't know if in 2 more
You
years
can make
you're
a
going to be
couple
making
$100 grand,
10.
Patrice. You can make 140
That's
this
what
year.
it is. You don't know in 2 years you could be making 10 or 5 billion.
That's right.
In a shithole, some other technology comes up, you're a piece of shit, and now you're supposed to be like, well, at least I gave some money away. And
No, not give it away, but
can-
you just we're halfway decent. Not nickels.
But they would look at that. I agree with you, but they would look at that like it's not indecent to be computerized like that. They would look at it as it's efficient and better servicing the customer. Even though I agree with you, I hate them.
No.
But that's how they would look at it.
That's
Like,
right.
we're trying to service the customer, so we read through this thing. Everybody gets the same service. They would look at it as we also have, as opposed to 20 years ago, 5 million customers. Where 20 years ago we didn't have that.
Yeah. It was a lot easier.
There's
to
an
handle
there's an
with a live
amazing
person.
demand for customer service too.
It'd be nice to have some humanity.
I
That's
agree.
Of course, it ain't.
I
happening.
agree.
And no, it's going the other way.
That's what I mean.
completely
I think
going the other way.
There are some instances I love not dealing with people when shit works. Where like a credit card company, where there's like, oh, we have a problem.
Yeah.
Was there a charge done here? And you call up, you never have to talk to somebody.
Right.
You punch in numbers. Your last thing was this at such and such a place. This you push yes. Okay, thank you. Good. I didn't talk to one fucking idiot.
And a computer sounds so funny when it's asking about a website. It goes, sheet mail, strokers. And you're like, well, you're gonna LOL to yourself.
It was a Tuesday night.
Yes, that was my purchase.
Nick, when I say fucking corporate too, I don't mean like I mean the things that they represent. I mean the thing like like the oil company represents, which is not to say I'm sorry. We apologize for destroying some of the planet. It's a bunch of he did it. We have to fire all these guys. It's just sorry, man. Made a bad mistake.
Could you imagine?
Made a bad mistake, man.
Yeah.
A human.
I think they did that.
but that's not
I
enough
saw
to
BP
say
ads
sorry.
on TV where they were saying we're cleaning up, we're doing everything we can.
What, with the black lady that was like,
Yeah.
that they
Well,
always
of
have to
course.
put an Aunt Jemima to make everybody feel better.
yeah.
I live down here.
Here in Louisiana.
And then the oil, and then have some Popeye's chicken too.
I was having some gumbo one night when all of a sudden.
Fuck out of here with that
I
shit.
live down here, and I work for BP, and we
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
going nowhere.
Yeah,
White
yeah.
people going, we know that. You're not going anywhere. Very obvious.
The commercials these days are really getting to the point of being unrealistic.
It's frightening.
I
I've been
can't
preaching
take
it since what? My first CD
yes.
15 years ago.
Yes.
There's one about Kodak camera.
Called what?
Oh, what?
I'll
Go
be
ahead.
the same angry white boy 15 years later.
That's right. Sorry, I'm ahead of the curve. I was ahead of the curve.
Nick started this shit.
Sorry,
How could you
I was.
have been mad?
This started with Nick
It was
DiPalo.
white presidents till fucking now, Nick. Who was you fucking pissed off about?
What are you talking about, White? What are we
Now
talking
that-
about
you
here
know
now?
what?
I'm just
Obama.
talking.
You call me Obama for some reason.
Well,
I
you
don't
were
even know
upset
why.
that somebody can make
Socialism.
$70 zillion.
Obama has become like a marketing thing where now every company is like, well, since we have a black president, let's get black people in every commercial.
Why not?
Why not? Because it's not
It's
representative.
only going to last 4 years.
But it's not
No,
representative of a
It's-
lot
it's
of
in
what's going
writing.
on.
They showed a white man taking an order from a black man on a commercial.
Here's